Okay, and we're back. Slightly late today for various scheduling reasons, but we are here and we're gonna finish this church fight.
Hell yeah, we are. Hey, Wyatt, guess what you forgot again?
What did I forget?
Why can't I see what you're doing?
Oh. Listen, I pull up OBS and I'm like, I've got it. That's all I need to do, right? This is the thing that shows people the video. Okay.
To be commentating when not seeing.
So unlike every other time, basically, there has not been off-screen grinding, right? Because we're just we're in it because we're in it.
Yes, the only thing that happened is I redid the fight so that we kept.
Yeah, you won that fight, right?
Yes, you'll notice that you have a dragoon.
Yes. I don't know. This might be before the fight. Did anything happen at the end of that fight, or did we just like move on?
We just moved on because remember we won the fight before in the recording.
Oh right, we won. Yeah. Listen, it's been like a week and a half.
We just were like, okay, we're gonna do this off screen again so we don't lose.
All right. Who do I want to take with me? I have not gotten to play with a ninja yet. Also samurai. Let's bring Agrius for some beef, and then a healer. Let's sort of Lavian needs more XP.
No healers.
Oh, June needs more. I was like healer adjacent. Oh no, June's. Wait, what's June's secondary?
Items.
Okay, I mean that's a healer.
Yeah.
Let's go. Sorry, I'll move my mouse off the screen. Oh, we're okay. Great. Okay, this truly is a dungeon that we're in right now. Let me go. Oh, hi, Weegraph.
Hi, Weegraph. Isolde, I will secure the monastery. Take the girl and go.
Who is Isolde? Isolde?
I'll take it. I know you got a lot of characters. Come on, no need to struggle.
Ramza, help me!
So, Ramza Beul is here. He not be succeeded by his youth. He's a worthy foe. Gird yourselves well for battle. I don't think we're gonna get to recruit Weegraph.
No, I don't think so.
Also, I just realized, not to bring up our tabletop RPGs as we always do.
I think that's extremely relatable to everyone watching this.
Yeah, no, in my head I had like a face for, Wyatt's character has a crush on a big himbo shepherd. Well, I think it's the Thembo shepherd, but I'd have to check my notes. But I realized Weegraph is maybe the face cast for that in my head.
I see.
Just big toe-headed, fluffy-headed shot.
I can see that. Let us, however, talk about this later, because it's just no one knows what we're talking about. Oh right, Rams is also a ninja. Well,
2 punch.
only 1 punch, but lots of truly absurd amounts of damage.
Miliuda, you will soon be avenged.
Oh, Weegraph is the same class as Agrius?
Is he a Holy Knight?
Is he a Holy Knight? I think that was a
you can
Holy
check his
Knight move. Yeah, I know.
You can check his status.
I'm gonna check. White Knight. Okay.
Well, he is here to defend his sister's honor.
Holy Sword. Isn't that what?
I think so.
Yeah, okay, so they both have Holy Sword, but they're slightly different NPC classes, I guess. His dead sister's on there. I can move right up to this lady. Where's that sound? Oh, it was probably jump. 90. What about pummel?
I mean, he'll also hit twice generally.
I didn't know that.
He's the same build as Ramza, pretty much.
Well, he's asleep
now. Thing I like a bit with Pummel is it's an interesting gamble, as it seems to be the same way that these types of games that Square makes. I know at least this is the case in like Bravely Default. This is how they treat axes, which is, hey. It's the kind of thing of like, hey, you get a really big die and can get big damage, but also you could roll really low.
Yeah.
And it's just like, it can be fun to be like, yeah, you know what, I want something very swingy. It's like,
Yeah.
The difference between like, hey, do you want this, would you like this, greatsword? It's a 3d6 weapon, or do you want this great axe that's a d20?
That's a big number.
It is big number. And that is and those have the same, like,
yep,
average attack, but also,
yeah,
like...
That's a fun way to communicate via mechanics. I'm not gonna hit anything. This is a hell of a map. It's Choke Point City.
You'd probably be able to get up in Moogle to get our ninja happy again.
Yeah, let's try going over here.
That's real far. Oh, hey.
Nailed it.
Oh, you also, of course, have Golem.
Yeah, I do. 40 MP, but... Oh, it just restores HP. That's not what I...
Yes. Well, I was saying because our ninja's so hurt.
He's not hurt, he's asleep.
Oh, okay.
I don't actually know if he's taken any damage.
Well, he took damage when he...
Oh, no, yeah, he took damage, but he's at half health. I'll save the heal for when someone else is also hurt, but I'll golem. Ah, right. Oh. Elevation!
So, hey, Wyatt.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've heard about this HBO Discovery merger, but it's really exciting time for media.
Oh, wow. That did a lot of damage that got blocked.
Oh, this is you.
Weegraph, you live?
I have lived for this, Ramza. How long has it been since we last met? 8 missions? 10?
Then you were a warrior who fought to make your dream reality. Then you were a warrior who fought to make your dream reality. Now you are only a thrall of the church.
What troubled sleep have you known to speak of my dreams?
There are such good lines in this game!
No matter how sweet, a dream left unrealized must fade into day. Only with powers can dreams be made real. I want to play the Weegraph guidance so bad.
Yeah.
I see the truth of it now. What good dreams without that power? You think me a thrall? So be it. Your envenomed words succor me, for when at last you yield as you must, their poison will consume you. This is the most anime shit.
Yeah, Weegraph is the coolest motherfucker in this game. I'm gonna kill him now. Good night, sweet prince.
I'm sorry I had to tear out your spine with my hands. Do not think you've won. Oh no, buddy. Don't.
Oh no. I made a terrible mistake. I just made a terrible mistake.
I hold the Zodiac Stone. Ares, I will not fall so easily. Buddy, don't do a Dragon Age.
Oh! I just won
Damn.
the fight.
Yeah, no, I believe you just
Yeah.
kill Weegraf was the thing, but now we're gonna have to go into part 2.
Damn you,
Weegraf.
Weegraf. Well, I missed out on a bunch of XP, but whatever, we can just grind. Hey, I've done some grinding.
I know.
We don't really need to right now. It feels like we're in a pretty good place, all things considered, but I guess we did get owned last mission.
Oh, hey, it's that church. Weegraf, you're wounded. Go. Do not tarry here for me.
Bleh. Alma!
Go, Isolde. Forgive me, Weegraf.
Isolde, wait!
All I want right now is him to turn into a fucking demon and it to be a one-on-one.
Yeah.
Is this how it ends? If failed Meliuda. Failed them all. A bitter drought. So much left undone. You know, it makes a lot of sense that Weegraf would have Ares, since he's the goat.
Ha. Ha. Godstone bearer, with me now. Wait, what did it say? With me now do you treat?
Yeah. The Oracite?
That's me. The Oracite?
Yeah.
It speaks. Godstone bearer, with me now do treat. Your spirit and my flesh as one shall merge. Life undying, yours forevermore.
Is this the stone's great secret?
Your ire and despair, their call I heed. And so, once more, I ask, with me do treat.
Yeah, it's cool, be it Baelet. Let's do this. Let's
Weegraf,
eclipse.
no, it means to deceive you.
Help me, I beg you. This is when Rams against the brand of the sacrifice.
The Gigas Belias have I been named. Your plea to answer now my only wish.
Okay, we got... I know this fuck. Again, this is a 12 summon. I love that. Yes!
Go.
Is this the wonder of the Oracite? Again, the sprite work in this game is immaculate.
Oh, we should have done a thing. I should have done the Belias voice, and you did the Weegraf voice, and we did it together. That would have been cool. Oh well. Weegraf!
Here, we can do it now.
3, 2, 1.
Magnificent.
The power
of
the
the
gods.
Nay,
Not
only power,
so much more.
Nope, that's bad.
That was fun, though.
Sights unseen I see.
Sights unknown I see.
My mind, a vessel filled with the wisdom of 1,000 years. Ha! You hurry towards your end. Alas, too soon.
His face is metal, it looks like.
Yeah.
It's like a big furry helmet.
Such power. Such power!
Bye. Elder, what are you doing? I had to bring you this. A book? Written by a man named Germanique one of Saint Ajora's disciples. It was lost for a great many years. Only recently did I discover it among the stacks of our reliquary beneath the monastery. It chronicles the true tale of the Zodiac Braves. No detail is omitted. Please, Elder, you'll tire yourself. I am already so very tired. I have lived a life of sin. All these years I have turned a blind eye as the church rotted with corruption. With this book, you can expose their misdeeds. You can win Alma's freedom. Please, Elder. Bleh.
I don't know, this seems like a heretical text. Like, I could be branded as some sort of heretic?
It is done. My mind is now at ease. The rest, Ramza, depends on you. You really are the very image of Barbaneth in his youth, you know. Bleh, for real this time.
Bleh, bleh.
Elder Simon, no!
Why, I sent you the Belias from 12.
Oh yeah, let's see this. Whoa. That's 2 goat heads. One of those is Wheatgrass.
Better than 1 goat head.
It's true. Is that a keyblade?
It's a staff.
Looks like a keyblade.
I mean, it can't be a keyblade because that would involve Square putting Square properties in Kingdom Hearts.
It's true. Man, imagine if Ramza Beowulf showed up in Kingdom Hearts.
You can't imagine how much I would love for you to land somewhere in Kingdom Hearts and then suddenly you just see the words Evilise cross the screen. I would mark out. I want that so much. I want that so much more than fucking Ender, which is what they are probably doing.
Did that lady just feel the rain? That's a cute detail.
You're the heretic Ramza, yes?
You're that heretic.
You must be Ned Stark's bastard.
What have you done with Alma?
If you want your sister back, you will come to Riovan's castle. You will bring the scriptures of Germanic with you.
Germanique, please. What importance is the book?
Surely you've read the scriptures.
Nope, but now I'm thinking I should have done that the moment we got that. Yeah, I've read them. I have, and if you would keep the church's secrets, you will give me my sister.
You're not in a position to make demands. This is a luxury you do not have. So we have an understanding, yes?
Bye.
Bring me Germanic's book, bitch.
Alright. Alright. Oh man, we got a hell of a trek ahead of us. Alright, let's read this book. Where
Wait, we can read the book?
The scriptures.
Oh.
Historical account of Saint Ajora's life recorded by his disciple Germanique. His existence has long been denied. Press triangle to read the scriptures. Oh, here we fucking go.
I'm just gonna mute myself.
Here we fucking go. I opened the scriptures of Germanique, entrusted to me by Elder Simon, and began to leaf through the pages. The words before my eyes were writ in a holy script of the ancients. Several illustrations were scattered throughout, but many pages were missing or damaged, and the script was exceedingly difficult to decipher. I was deeply curious to what knowledge lay within. As I was turning pages, faintly penned letters in modern Evolution script occasionally caught my eye. Notes of an explanatory nature have been added here and there throughout the book. I wondered who might have written them. I do love me some marginalia. Judging by the faded ink, some entries were more than a decade old, while others seemed to have been penned only in the last few days. As I touched my finger to one of them, the writing smeared. The ink had yet to fully dry. Every note was written in the same hand, Elder Simon's. I suddenly realized... Elder Simons, I suddenly realized. He must have devoted a significant portion of his life to deciphering these scriptures, line by painstaking line. One problem with this font is it's hard to tell what's a comma and what's a period. I relied heavily on his fragmentary notes as I continued reading. Apparently, the Holy Script had been recorded by Germanique, a disciple of Saint Adora. Yes, we know that already. Germanique. The name struck a familiar chord. Half-forgotten history lessons rose unbidden in my mind. He succeeded on his history check.
Tell me what's happening in this fragmentary passage, Ramza.
And then I remembered. Germanique was the disciple who had betrayed his master, turning him over to the Holy Adoran Empire. We got Judas's journal. I was astounded that a librum penned by the same Germanique for my history lessons now rested in my very hands. I could hardly contain myself as I turned the pages. And then I was assaulted by a shock far greater than the realization that I held a priceless historical artifact. Originally, I had thought the book to be no more than a collection of Saint Adora's teachings, as recorded by Germanique. How unprepared I was to learn what it truly contained. This tome served as an account of Saint Adora's life. The Saint Adora described within was of a considerably different nature than the man about whom we have all been taught. I had always known that Saint Adora was no ordinary mortal. My faith in the Church of Glabados was not as profoundly complete as that of my lord brother Zalbag, yet I did believe that Saint Adora was a child of the gods, descended from the heavens to deliver humanity from its self-inflicted chaos. Or, should I say, I had believed.
Oh, wait, are we going to find out that Jesus was an elf this whole time?
All I had thought immutable was shattered upon reading the scriptures. Saint Adora's birth came in the midst of a golden age of technology when airships yet plied the skies.
Oh my, I'm sorry, is Balthier going to wind up being Adora or something? Is this...
No.
No, I'm trying to figure out, like, is that the time we're talking about, though?
Oh, probably, yeah.
Like, I'm going like, oh, wait, is this... I'm really curious. Like... I'm really curious, because it's just one of those things where it's like, I don't expect it to be like, FF12, this character's at Jorah, but it wouldn't...
Yeah.
But there's a lot of proper names in 12, too, to be a point where I'm like, oh, I wonder if Jorah is one of those names that I had seen and not realized.
I don't know, feel free to look into it in the background. I would assume no, because I don't know how much... Square was intentionally distancing itself from FF Tactics when it made FF12 in a way that I don't know if it would touch this, but... He was born in Lazalia, in the city of Brevenia. Moments after his birth, he rose to his feet and approached a well. Upon reaching its base, words of prophecy poured forth from his infant lips. "A calamity shall soon befall this well. Seal it up at once, that none may drink of it." That's little baby Ajara, that's what he said. Some days later, the Black Death visited the town of Brevenia, and all those who drank the well's tainted waters succumbed to the plague and perished. Only those families who heeded the prophetic words of Saint Ajora were spared from death and malady. After the incident with the well, the people came to revere Saint Ajora as a portent of miracle and child of the gods. But it was not until he reached the age of 20 that Saint Ajora would become the savior of Ivalice and take his place among the gods in paradise. Ivalice was not always united as it is today. Long ago, the realm was divided into 7 kingdoms. Yes, we know this. Favaham, Lionel, Limbury, Lazalia, Galleon, Zeltenia, and Milan. Each warred with the others in a never-ending struggle to expand its own territory. This conflict had continued for centuries, until an ambitious young king rose to power in Milan. This young monarch dreamt of uniting all of Ivalice under his hand, but the road to victory was a difficult and dangerous one. The king turned to ancient tomes and the dark magics found within, summoning a demon from the netherworld to do his bidding. Yes, I remember this. Once unleashed, the demon slew the king, destroyed the world itself. To combat this monstrosity, a great hero set out on a quest. Together with his 12 disciples, he collected the Zodiac Stones that had been scattered throughout the world, and the Zodiac Braves report again. They defeated the creature's minions, they banished back to the infernal plane, they were savior of the world, blah 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 blah. The story is now a well-known legend. The Zodiac Braves has since appeared whenever the world balanced on the brink of catastrophe, only to vanish just as quickly once the crisis has been averted. Similar catastrophe threatened the world in the time of Saint Ajora. The king of Limbury summoned a demon in hopes of seizing control of all of Ivalice, and once again plunged the world into chaos. And just as in the legend, Saint Ajora collected the 12 Zodiac Stones, and once again the Zodiac Braves rose to defeat the marauding demon. However, Sovereigns of any age have small tolerance for the interference of well-meaning heroes. Fearing the charismatic saint's growing influence, the Holy Adoran Empire dispatched soldiers to capture him and his devoted followers. I love this. This is some, like, real politics shit. Like, of course the, like, hero of a Final Fantasy game would, like, have a cult spring up around them. Pharaohism was the prevalent religion in that day, and its priests feared Ajora's growing influence. Ultimately, Germanique, the 13th disciple, was tempted by sordid coin. Oh, he's literally Judas, offering vital information that led to his master's capture. The saint was executed upon the gallows of Golgotha soon thereafter. But lest we forget, Saint Ajora was a child of the gods. The wrath of the heavens was swift and terrible. Immediately following the execution, Milan, the center of Pharaoh's teachings, was visited by a terrible cataclysm and sank into the sea. Wow, that's a lot more metal than just coming back to life after 3 days. Saint Ajora then ascended to paradise to take his rightful place among the gods. This was the legend with which I was familiar, the very same tale told to every child of Ivalice. But the Saint Ajora described within the scriptures of Germanique was a different man altogether. Ajora was no child of the gods. He was a mere mortal, no more divine than you or I. He was a revolutionary who fought to realize his own ambitions. He was no lover of peace, no hero who would sacrifice himself for the good of humanity. Germanique wrote of him, as the founder of a new religion with a rising number of followers, Ajora was seen as no more than a nuisance to the empire. But Ajora was apparently more than just a religious founder. He was a saboteur who infiltrated enemy states to collect information and sow disorder. Ajora was a spy, dispatched to the Holy Adoran Empire by a rival state. Whatever he claimed to be, it was the fact that the Empire began to fear this upstart's growing influence. Oh, this rules.
Wyatt loves this Jesus AU so much.
This owns. Germanique was employed to collect evidence that would allow the Empire to arrest Ajora as a spy. I would read this book. The 13th disciple was in reality no more than the Empire's instrument in a play to uncover Ajora's true intentions? What? It seems that Ajora indeed attempted to reassemble the Zodiac Braves. Germanique confirmed in his writings that Ajora even discovered some of the stones. What was his purpose in seeking them? I do not know if the young king of Limbury actually summoned a demon. At the very least, I have failed to encounter even a single line within the scriptures that records the event. Yet catastrophe did indeed befall Milan at the time of Ajora's death. According to the scriptures, the bulk of the city sank into the sea. The footnotes provided further enlightenment. They expressed a different view, no doubt the personal opinion of Elder Simon. Although many spoke of their existence, none had ever set eyes upon these scriptures of Germanique. Some might say they are fraudulent, written with the sole purpose of discrediting Saint Ajora, but I know this tome to be authentic. When I served as inquisitor for the church, many others in the Holy Office feared the existence of this work. And the same is no doubt true for the High Confessor. They were all fearful of these writings, for everything contained within them is fact. After Saint Ajora's death, the Church, which had capitalized on his considerable influence to seize power for itself, had only one task: to conceal his true nature as a human being. This one fact had to be erased from the annals of history. They needed to ensure that Saint Ajora be remembered as a child of the gods. Their use of the Zodiac Braves, a legend believed throughout Ivalice, was a stroke of genius. It was a simple feat to convince the people that Saint Ajora had led the Zodiac Braves to defeat a demon that never existed. I realize now that I had lost my faith the moment I began to read these scriptures, and yet I feel no sorrow. Thinking back, I now know that my desire to know the truth was stronger than my faith had ever been. But I have committed one great sin. I failed to condemn the church for lying to our flock all these years. And why? I knew that if I were to share this book with the world, my precious library would be taken from me. And to me, there could be no pain greater, for this library is the only means of slaking my endless thirst for knowledge. I'm sorry. My curiosity eclipsed my will to do what was right. Elder Simon wrote that Saint Ajora's demon never existed, but I have seen the dark power of the Zodiac Stones with my own eyes. There's an evil presence at work, something much more sinister than even the High Confessor and his twisted plots. Whew. Well, all right.
Okay, I'm waking back up. Okay, so real quick. Religion began by the prophet Kiltia over 2 millennia ago. The religion of the Ordalian people is a dualistic system, a polytheistic pantheon with a god of light, Farum, the Father, at its head. After embarking on a pilgrimage to proselytize and live the word of the vision he had seen to his people, Kiltia came to Mount Bur Omases, and from there his teaching spread. The Light of Kiltia, as his teaching was called, continued even after his death until they covered all of Evilise. Though the followers and churches of Kiltia are spread far and wide, they do not interfere in affairs of state or governance. Though, at one point the church held considerable influence, they willingly discarded that power, fearing oppression. Ever since, church officials with rank of celebrant or higher have been forbidden from participating in statecraft. In addition, Mount Bur Omases maintains a mutual non-incursion policy with the surrounding territories. Several years after Kiltia's founding, Saint Jorah began a new teaching, claiming that Farum alone was the one true god, the popularity of this new sect further lessening the power of the light. This is from FF12.
Oh, interesting. I do love a religious schism.
So, Wyatt, was there anything important in all of that, or was it mostly just Skyrim lore?
I mean, it's pretty important that that the entire religion is a sham.
I mean,
but we knew that already.
Is it really a sham if just one guy wasn't like? I mean, is Christianity a sham if Jesus isn't a son of God and was just a cool dude?
I mean, I suppose you know what? That's a complicated question.
To speak from my own thing, this is a thing I remember talking to my very Christian dad about like, why would that fuck things up if he wasn't the son of God and was just like a cool dude who like said cool shit? Like, when I was young, it was very easy to be like, I could just I imagine it very much being a thing where he's like saying we're the children of God and then playing telephone through the years, saying like he was the son of God, and then my dad getting really fucking upset at me.
Yeah.
Because like, if Jesus isn't the son of God, then everything falls apart. I'm like, I think that was the point where I realized, man, we are getting really different things out of this belief system.
I mean, he's right in terms of like what I don't know, there's like a famous C.S. Lewis quote or whatever that's like him like lambasting people that are like, oh, like Jesus was not the son of God but is a great man. It's like a very like you're either with him or against him type situation. It's like either he was a madman or a prophet and there's nothing in between or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, that's the thing. That's
my dude, I love Mad Men. What are you talking about? Like, pretty much all of the shit I like about Christianity is shit where it's just like, yeah, Jesus rocked. He was always so big on being like, hey, if you're rich, you're going to hell, full stop.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Jesus, what should I do if, like, there's this hot chick and she tempts me to sin? I don't know, cut out your fucking eyes.
Yeah.
Dude ruled. Dudes being dudes.
This dude's rocking.
It was just, hey, look, Jesus just wanted to hang out with his 12 bros and his sex worker friend in the desert talking about philosophy, and honestly, goat.
So the other thing is, I was expecting the marginalia or something to get there. What I think must have happened is like they used the stones to sink that city, right? Like that has to be what happened.
Yeah, it's possible. The thing. So, because the whole thing that's interesting to me is that, for me, I thought that Jorah was
cutscene. Sorry, I was just gonna take us to Lazalia while we talked, but we got a cutscene. Hold that thought.
So here you are. They've been searching high and low for you. I do hope this day finds your Royal Highness in better spirits than those past.
Do not mock me. Please. I could not bear it.
That was cruel of me. I am sorry.
Oh, people ship this.
I was gonna say, are these two gonna hook up? Is that what the plot is?
I am not Ovelia. There can be no value in holding me. No value even in my living.
You're right. You are not the Princess Ovelia. We do not even know your rightful name. Whether even you be highborn or low.
I had often wondered. Of the royal family, why must I alone be confined to a remote monastery, so far removed from the seat of our crown?
'Cause you ain't got no dick.
Even this I thought a burden
True.
light enough, if it meant the kingdom would know peace. I played my part, yet still Evilise runs red with blood. All this suffering and solitude. For what?
I think I love about this game is so many people just make me go, God, you deserve better. And these two are two of those characters.
Yeah.
And I love that you deserve better, but people are on all these different
So I played
sides.
the part, a puppet ever dancing for the amusement of patrons unseen. This wretched world does not reward endeavor. It is the patron and his troop who are receipt. Maggots grown fat on endeavor's course.
Honor
Most
is
men
dead.
play the part they're given. Most live and die not knowing they play a part at all. But I am past all that now. I am their unwitting puppet. No more. No more. I will exact from them the price of their gluttonous feast.
Did he just lose his accent a little bit there?
And just what is it you plan to do to them?
I will burn down this kingdom, and from its ashes build for you a new one, a kingdom worthy of you. I will show you a world where your light will outshine the sun, a world that will know no darkness.
Yeah, they're gonna fuck.
And you will have no more need of tears.
Such a world. Is it possible?
I will not fail you in this. On Titra's soul, I swear it to you.
Damn.
A thing I really like about Delita is
Oh yeah.
like, I get it. Yeah, no, I get those too. And also, if these two get together, it's like, oh, no wonder Delita's the hero.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. That's
'cause
probably why I was like, oh, this is starting to click.
Also, because it's like, Delita in many ways can still be a hero here. The sides are like so fragmented in themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was saying, like, there are so many people where I look at them and go, you deserve so much better. But which fucking of these three sides are you going to fall into?
Yeah.
And the thing that's tragic is I look at this and go, oh, Delita, no wonder you're not even sure if you can trust your friendship with Ramza.
Yeah.
You know? Like, I'm sure you want to, but can you? And like, because either Ramza was like playing you, or was a fool who was unaware of like his family's true motivations.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good. It's good shit. This game's good. The story is juicy.
I'm just going, man, Delita, please, I'm begging you, do not pick up a stone. Don't die like that. There's, hey Wyatt, weird question. Have you ever watched or read Hellsing?
I've watched Hellsing Ultimate.
Okay, cool. That's the important one here. There's like this scene that stuck with me forever, even though that is Helsing is the most fucking tryhard shit.
Uh-huh.
Hey, here's Alucard. He's back to being fully Dracula. Everything's cool and horrifying. And then his fucking rival shows up. This Christian priest who's been fighting him.
Yeah.
And he's so psyched. He's so psyched. And then he pulls out this artifact and stabs himself with it. I believe he stabs himself with the Spear of Longinus.
Yeah, I think so.
And turns himself...
I just gotta say, shout out to that guy's voice actor in the English dub of Hellsing Ultimate.
Yeah, it's great. He,
Another one?
Another one. Man, story's hitting.
Yeah. Whoa.
Behemoths?
You'll never be able to outrun them.
Oh!
Hey!
Hey!
Muso!
If it's dinner you're after, I'll feed you a length of iron.
Okay.
Buddy, what are you doing here? How does this work in the timeline? It's tactics is Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah. This is very silly, but also I'm here for it.
Oh.
Sorry, what were you saying about, what's his name? Father Anderson, I think?
Yeah, Father Anderson. He set himself to become a monster, and Alucard gets the saddest we have ever seen him in the series. Like, he is so disappointed. Because, like, a thing he brings up is, like, only a human can kill a monster.
Yeah.
Like, you turned into a monster. You can't beat me. He is so psyched about the idea of this guy, like, becoming, like, the chosen hero and slaying the dragon.
Yeah.
Like, if he can become that, that's so good. He'd be so proud of you, pal. Do it. Fucking end me. And then it's just like, oh, you chose the shortcut.
You fool.
Now I'm just gonna kill you, and you're gonna amount to nothing. It's so funny too that behemoths will only take up 1 square.
Yeah. No, no AoEs on any of these bombs.
No, just hits.
Okay, what are Behemoth weak to? Do we know?
You can check. Press select and go over behemoth. No. Press select while in their sheet. And go over the name behemoth.
Ah, wow. Nothing.
Press again.
Oh,
Okay, yeah. Sometimes it'll, like, continue on and be like...
no. Whatever, it's fine. What? Why were we even talking about this?
Because I was talking about, like, Delita. I don't want Delita to pick up the stone.
Oh,
it's just
yes,
like,
yes.
Don't don't do it. Don't become a monster. Don't put on the crown, man.
Don't pick up the Bayonet. Yeah, I mean, he becomes, like, he gets known as a hero, so...
Yes, however, there's a very easy way to see this being like...
Well, yeah,
and then
Majora is, too, yeah.
Yeah, like, he picks up this fucking stone, and, like, even if he dies, I can see, Ovelia being like, he was a true hero.
Yeah, that's true.
That's how I'm going to remember him.
I thought your sword broke, Luso. I was just gonna say, I was doing some background research during that cutscene because Ovelia's voice sounded familiar to me because I have a weird ear for voices, I guess. It's Carrie Walgren. It's Haruhara Haruko.
Ah!
And Fu from Samurai Champloo.
God, she really should have hit Delita with a base.
Yeah, she got range.
Much like this Dragoon. Got range!
Yeah, speaking of range. Let's see. Oh no, that guy's about to go. How come I can't hit him? Damn. Well, it's fine. Yeah, sure, maybe I'll blind him. Sandstone, 20 damage. Hey, I did it! Oof, that's some low movement speed.
Yeah, she...
Go on.
Yeah, she has a, She has an ability that lets her... I have an accessory on her that lets her fucking... I was going like, maybe I should put an accessory on her that'll increase her movement. But no, really what you just do is, like, put some levels on her to let her... Put some levels on her so that we can get, like, a good movement option on her.
Both of them blocked, yeah. What were you saying earlier about what you were thinking about Ajora? Do you remember?
Oh, the thing I was saying is that I'm curious about whether or not, because the Zodiac Braves were already known in Ajora's time, but, like, the story we talk about currently when we talk about the Zodiac Stones is Ajora.
Yeah, basically.
So I'm curious if, like, how much of there is, like, of that particular story to still be told.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think, like, there's no, like, that never happened. Like, it's it's like Romulus and Remus. It's the founding myth for modern Ivalice. Like, there's no way...
Except for the stones are real!
Yeah, the stones are real. No. The stones are real, but the stones... I mean, that's the thing. The stones are real, but they're evil. So, like, even if the Zodiac Brave thing, like, actually happened, it would have to have been, like, in, like, reverse or something. Don't die, Luso.
We need you to get all of the weird recruits.
We need all our weird little guys.
Why it only wants named characters?
CT. Just win. Okay, everyone just wins, so I can jump anybody. Let's kill the one that's next to Luso. I don't quite understand how jump works, but whatever, fine. Luso, please run. God damn it. Okay, he does a lot of damage. I guess I'll kill this one.
Hey Wyatt, so I've been having I wound up on a forum looking at, like, tactical games are really popular. There's probably someone has come up with, like, an easy way in Unity to just make these kinds of games, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, you're going down that, like, horrible brain wormhole.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Mitch. I came up with had this story for, like, a superhero video game for a while. I was like, this would be fun in this way. And it's either think about it this way or else in, like, oh, hey, I'm never gonna learn Unity, this is fine. Or it's, I could just adapt this into a tabletop RPG.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm gonna make Lancer, but for superheroes.
I mean, I'd play it.
Yes, Wyatt, I'm not saying that I would make a bad game. I'm saying that I don't have time to make this great game.
Yeah, I mean, you would have more time to do it as a TTRPG, which is less difficult than making an entire video game by yourself.
Well, the thing is that even if I wanted to make a tactics game, I would want to make a paper prototype kind of thing.
Yeah, sure. Thanks, I owe you one. If you hadn't come along, I'd be making the rounds through that thing's innards. Luso talks like Sonic the Hedgehog, I've decided. The name's Luso. I'm a game
Gotta
hunter.
go fast!
And if you'll believe, if I'm a game hunter, if you'll believe it, and you, I am Ramza.
The
You're not
heretic.
rather young to be a hunter? Well, times are tough. It's a good life, though, all in all. Sure, I run into a little trouble every now and again, but so far, so good. You travel alone? I didn't used to. I sort of got separated from my friends. I've been searching for them as I travel, but no such luck. I don't suppose I could travel with you for a while. I mean, it's fine if you don't want me along. By all means. Great, then it's set.
So, honey, how do you feel about being an enemy of the church? Just quick question.
Is that a journal? A travelogue of sorts. I keep a record of everything that happens on my journeys. Planning to become a writer someday. Heh, something like that. Rubs his nose like a little anime boy.
Luso is the most little anime boy.
Yeah. Shall we be on our way then? That's why I'm doing this voice for him. The desert sun is roasting me. I hate to escape the dinner plate only end up back on it as jerky. Ah, no, that would not do, would it? Let us be on our way. Just the vast difference in the way that Luso and Ramza speak is so funny to me. Like, Luso truly has come here from a different game. Ooh. Ice Brand. Huntcraft. Game Hunter. Selection basic outdoor. Interesting. He's level 25.
Yeah. It's too bad we're never going to use them. Okay, imagine if you had hit refuse by accident and you had to just go back.
Uh-huh. Well, it's like, that's the end of the video, folks. See you later.
So, I think having him unlocks, like, new, errands to run. So you might want to check out some towns.
He has so much fucking health. He's our new tank. He's tankier than Agrias.
Yeah, he has good gear, too.
Okay, so this is another one of those, like, it's different. It's,
Yeah, he, special classes replace Squire.
Oh, wait, I want to read what his, every speed and physical magical attack power with a hearty battle cry. Oh, so it's focus, but better. And, I keep fucking, I don't know what buttons are what. Ah, god damn it. What's Steel do? Encouragement. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's already. Wait, is Salve new though?
No. Your boy has that. Our boy.
These are all like. Okay, so this is Game Hunter is barely different. I think Shout's the only new one.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, he's very good. His stats are very good. Alright. I also want to check the rumors. Oh! Elmdor's dead. The Marquis Elmdor de Limbury, dubbed the Silver Prince by his friends and Silver Demon by his foes, was slain by a stray arrow in battle on the Fuss Plains. Despite his noble title, he was a popular figure amongst the common people and devout member of the Church of Glabados. A steady stream of mourners pay respects at his grave. He was a steadfast general of Duke Gultana's, and it seems a certainty that his death will affect the war. Damn, rip Elmdor. Errands. No new errands. Not yet, anyway. Maybe Lasalia has them? Maybe it's... I don't know. No. Any new gear? Ooh. Yeah, okay.
Okay. So, I was checking, in, optional characters. In Chapter 3, we can get Luso, we can get Rafa and Marok, who are siblings at the end of Chapter 3, which is what we're currently in. Everybody else is in Chapter 4.
Okay. What's the difference between... HP 60, attack physical +1, immune to KO.
Yeah, boosting just your attack stat is really nice.
Yeah, okay. Okay, done. Got some diamond armor for all our fighties.
Why, you're spending all of my money.
Yeah, well, it's good armor.
It's made of diamonds, bro.
We can farm.
We have to get Drake diamond hands.
All right. Again, these guys need XP. Carmen, Domini, June. Where's Damn, Sty, so that's 25. Yeah, okay. Let's go.
Oh, never mind.
Okay.
I was just gonna be for some. I thought we were doing a random battle, not story, so I was confused for a second. I was like, Ramza definitely doesn't need XP. The fuck?
No. Yeah, no. This is we're heading for that castle.
Man, pursued even yet? When we are fled so far, have the gods no mercy?
Is that a scouting party from the Order of the Southern Sky?
We're through fighting. You will not force us to return. We're going home. Better live in the streets than die in them.
Can we just let these guys go?
We've had our fill of blood and death.
We do not pursue you. Pray heed my words. It is not our wish to fight.
Aye, that much I'll believe. Better strike us down cleanly than when our backs are...
Don't you hate when you fail your parlay roll?
I hate it so much. Sometimes you take off your top to seduce a snake ape, and it just doesn't work out.
Yeah. Shout out to our friend Ash.
Ash, you could steal the key from around his neck. He hasn't noticed that you've seen it yet. Yeah, you're right. Hey there, big snake monster. I can't help but notice that lovely jewelry you've got around your neck.
We can't bully Ash when V's not here. This is the rule. We can't do this. This is mean.
They're one of my best friends. I can bully them whenever I want. That's the rule.
It's more fun to bully Ash when it's around, though.
True. We should really be bullying more because they listen to these. We've seen our fair share of those as well. Oh, do you think it's so green as to fall for your tricks? We've seen our share of those as well.
But man, does he not have the look of one on the handbill?
What of it?
It's him, the heretic, I'm certain of it. If we returned with him, might they not pardon our desertion? I'm smart.
You'd return to camp?
Consider it. The capture of a heretic is nearest grand defeat is the capture of an enemy commander. If we delivered them his head, do you not think they would reward us with leave to return home? No, they would not do that.
They'll kill you and just say, oh look, we killed a heretic. The men who captured the general were dismissed honorably.
If we are returned to our homes, let us do so with our heads held high. Were we to return now, it would be like to a life of skulking in the shadows.
You speak true. Let us return with him. Or at least his head. It's not long for those shoulders anyway. He is a heretic after all. Come, let us be our final battle. Our freedom is bought with this godless man's blood. Great line.
Well,
man.
Time to murder a bunch of people.
Man, Ramza really is an anime protagonist.
Yeah. We're starting with this guy. Our freedom is bought with this man's blood. Ramza is like, well, it's time to kill.
Okay, farewell.
Oh, not one shot. Ramza just rips out his spine.
Yeah. Are you sure about that? This is what you want? You sure?
It'd be really funny if we could kill their leader and then they all just run away.
Oh, that'd be great. I apologize, sir. Rippy Dippy.
be using potions.
They be using potions?
This game has really been making me want to go read like a political thriller fantasy novel.
Fantasy novels are about dragons and busty elf maidens. They're not about politics, Wyatt.
They're about all of those things.
I don't know. I prefer if they kept politics out of my nerd media.
Shut the fuck up. But seriously though, all the stuff I liked, speaking of what you said earlier about like, oh no, I care about these Blorbas on both sides of this conflict. That was always all the stuff I liked about Game of Thrones when I was reading that. Of like, oh, it's really fun to read these like disparate stories of like characters who have their own shit going on and being like, I like both of these guys. Then you realize, wait, uh-oh, they're on opposite sides. Wait, uh-oh, they've just met each other. One of them is going to kill the other. No, I like both of them. No. It's great. I love whenever a story makes me feel that way.
A thing that like unsurprisingly, I don't think positively of Game of Thrones most days nowadays. It will forever be such a trick that when I was reading those books, they found a way to make Jaime Lannister my favorite character.
Yeah.
Like, such a good character. Here you go. Because I would explain that to people who would... I would say that to people who just started the show. It's like, the incestuous guy who tried to kill a child? Yeah. He's so cool.
I mean, the thing is, he's not cool. That's what makes him great. He is... Jaime Lannister is the original scrungly little meow meow.
I don't think that man's a meow meow, but he is scrungly.
I think no meow meows like our meow meows. I think that's the point of the term.
Stephen Grant's a meow meow.
That's true.
Sorry. MCU. Stephen Grant is a meow.
Grant.
Yeah. Which again is
happening to my cursor.
Which is Blackjack. Hi. No one cares about you.
Oh wait. Oh, I see. This is just an AoE attack.
Yeah. No, the samurai stuff is just AoE.
Why is it 0% though?
Because it doesn't show percentage, it just hits everywhere in there.
Oh, okay. Does that guy have the thing that makes him lose money instead of health?
Either that or it's the... No, I think it's the thing where he takes our money for the amount we dealt.
Oh.
So I think we just lost 40 gil, which is a lot.
Yeah, it's so much money. We just lost so much money. Whatever will we do? Yeah, that's a good thing about Game of Thrones. Thankfully, Malazan Book of the Fallen does it even better, and those books are better.
I had really loved A Song of Ice and Fire, but unfortunately they passed that point of and like I don't want to be one of those people who is just shitty to Martin for like never having the stuff come out, because it's like that's you know what, writing is very hard.
Yeah.
His life has just been like people like demanding a thing of him, and I get not wanting.
Well, and also like I'm gonna say this right now, becoming famous, not to say it's like, yeah, whatever, like man's got $1 billion or whatever. He doesn't have $1 billion, you know what I mean? But like, I bet if that show hadn't happened, he would have finished those books.
Well, the other thing is like he then spent a lot of time working on that show with them.
Yeah.
For like the first 4 or 5 seasons. During the good seasons, he was there. I have just... It's just one of those things where I have lost... I've lost a lot of patience, and I don't particularly care about...
Yeah.
Like, if... You know what? If those last 2 books came out, I would read them. I never expect them to, so I don't spend any
Yeah.
bandwidth thinking about it. As opposed to like, which sucks, because like, hey, you know what? There's some of those. There are like some books that I really love. I really love the Genuine Bastard sequence. I don't know if I'm ever getting Thorn of Emberlane.
I was about to say I don't spend mental bandwidth on thinking about Winds of Winter, but I do spend it on thinking about the Throne of Emberlane.
The other thing is like I recently checked on Thorn of Emberlane and he did update. And he is not Martin. He's just apparently had like a lot of shit happen, and I'm just kind of going like, if that happens, it happens. There's so many books I can read.
There are so many books. Newsflash, there are a lot of books.
Also, you know, it's fine. I found Brandon Sanderson, a man
He
who
will
can't
never
stop
let you
writing
down.
books. a man who famously wrote 5 books in a year when he was writing other books. Well, I think it was 2 years. I think it was over 2 years he wrote those 5 books.
Meanwhile, I have no idea how long I have to wait for Beru 4.
Oh, you think you're getting a Beru 4?
I hope I'm getting a Beru 4.
I thought Beru 4 was like already written.
No. It's not. I thought it was 2, but, well,
Yeah.
what is written? Yes, the first draft of it has been written. But, it's from the little that Seth Dickinson posts, which good for him, that's valid. If the internet, if you hate the internet, don't go on it. But what little he posts, he's still working on it. He's plugging away.
Yeah. Which, like...
Sorry.
I barely give updates on, Untitled Dungeon Game. Which, like, I really like what Stone Top has been doing on their Kickstarter, as far as tabletop games, where it's just like, once a month they're just like, hey, we've updated with what we've added, here's some new art. It'll be done when it's done.
Yep.
I, however, am like, I don't do that because no one's sitting here waiting for that game to come out, so
Yeah.
it's fine. The only one waiting for me to finish my work is me. And
I mean, I will read it.
yes, which I also is a funny thing of like, I really think so much in the world would be better if you just like, hey, why did you do this? What were you trying to do here? I wrote a thing I would enjoy. If you didn't enjoy it, that's fine. It's not for you.
I mean, I feel like that's why most people write.
Yeah. I don't know. I definitely do think there are times where where people have written to please an audience.
Maybe in mediums that aren't like writing novels, but if you're writing a novel, like unless you're already established, like the chance of you actually getting picked up by publishing, like by like following trends is like nil, because who knows what trends are going to be. Like you can't chase them, it doesn't work.
Yeah, I'm mostly thinking about television here.
Yeah. Well, and like that's a whole different beast. Like because that's not individual storytelling at that point. That's like you are who is the person who wants to tell the story? You've got a bunch of people who all want to tell the story and have their own different ideas for what it is.
God. Did I ever tell you about the Good Place writing room?
This rings a bell, but I don't remember the specifics.
Okay. Here's what they did. So, the standard thing is that this is true for most like television stuff writing seasons, is just coming up with like, okay, here's what the episodes are going to be this season. Who wants to write what episodes?
Who wants to claim these? We come up with the framework altogether, and then people claim individual episodes. Yeah.
Yeah, and the thing they did with this, which is so interesting to me, is they had one computer in the writing room, which is like at the front of the class, and then they just had like a big projector. So you would work on stuff, and people could just like shout out stuff from behind you
while you're writing.
Yeah. So it's so collaborative.
I'd quit my job. No one can watch me work. Ugh. I don't even make anyone read my first drafts. I would never subject anyone to that. Someone watching me write words as they happen? No. Never in my life.
See, I couldn't do it because I would just be behind while I go, hey, why do you type like that?
Yeah, and then I would become nonverbal and go hide in a closet.
Why? You can't do that. You said you'd write this episode.
I understand the need to hold one's own life dear, but to hold it so far above all others. Da-na-na-na, we killed all these deserters.
The battle is won. Anyway, after tactics, welcome to Mithril Gun. Let's give that to
yeah. I was just thinking
that. Anyway, welcome. After this, we're going to do a thing where Wyatt and I both work on the stuff we're writing while you guys watch.
Nope. Father, what would you have done? Is that? Uh-oh.
We meet again.
I see the black lion sits upon your breast. You are of the Order of the Southern Sky, then.
I am. It would seem that you are to thank, that we have you to thank for dealing with our deserters. Ha! I must admit, I never thought to see the day a Beowulf lent his aid to our order.
The fight was not of my choosing.
I know, you do not wish to shed blood, but it cannot always be avoided. We're no different. Do you think we hunt these men down out of enmity? Craven they may be, but they've not wronged us.
You knew who I was all along, didn't you?
I did. I'd seen your name and face upon the bill. Inexpiable heresy, was it not? My mind rebels at the thought of what you must have done.
Have you a mind to turn me in?
Why would I do that? Our orders say to capture deserters. They say nothing of heretics already hunted mercilessly by their own.
This guy's great.
If I were one of those, I'd think I'd get moving before the lions at my heels thought to feast upon me as well. You know what this guy reminds me of?
Yeah.
You know the blind admiral in One Piece?
Yes.
A guy whose name I can never remember, but I met and was like, Wyatt must love this dude.
Oh, it's not Hachikuji, is it? It's on the tip of my tongue.
A samurai who knows how to cast meteor.
Oh, it's Fujitora. Yes, Fujitora rocks. Yeah. I was gonna say he reminds me of Nakomo Casca from. He's less of an asshole than that, but I just love the soldier who is just going to follow the letter of the law exactly. Why do you still fight?
So long as your brothers point their swords at our threats, we must.
If the white lion lowered his claws, the black would follow suit?
No, I do not think like he would.
Could you deliver a message to Count Orlando, if you should chance to meet him? There are men behind the curtain who goad the dukes for their own gain. We are all but puppets dancing as they pull our strings. It is those men we ought to be fighting.
I can deliver the message. But why to the Count? These two men might single-handedly save this country.
My father once told me Count Orlando was the only man he could truly call friend.
I'm the Count's adopted son. I will tell him what you've told me.
Then you believe me?
I do not know the reasons these men seek the Zodiac Stones. If it is for the benefit of the people, I see no reason to raise protest. But if they seek to use the legend for their own gain, I can assure you my stepfather will not sit idly by. It was not for quiet complacence he was given the name of Thunder God.
You know of the High Confessor's plot?
Of it, yes, but we've no hard evidence. Our spies are working tirelessly, but I suspect you know more than they.
If you did have evidence of the plot, would you then be willing to lay down your swords?
Such evidence exists.
The scripture... No, it matters not. I simply wish to know.
Whether or not it would mean the end of the conflict, I cannot say. But my father, for one, would surely sheathe his blade.
Hold on, we must press onward.
I'm always such a fan of the fucking, detective working behind
Yeah.
the scenes. Very well, let's resume our march. Very well, Ramza. See that you keep your head about your shoulders. Haha, it's funny, because he's wanted and will be executed. Never think of yourself without allies! You do have friends. Friends who will gladly lay down their lives fighting beside you. Dude,
Aw.
chill, you just met him. You cannot go this hard. And I count myself among them.
Listen, sometimes you get a crush. You're like, I die for this person.
Ramza, you're worthy of my grace, bro.
Thank you, Iran. Yeah, Iran and Sid rule, and I'm really hoping the story, I'm hoping that is indeed, how we maneuver through this, that would be cool if we could get in their court, or get them in our court, I guess.
It's very funny that you say court, which has such a specific meaning here.
Uh-huh. I did,
Everyone's
yeah,
just
I did that pun on purpose.
Well, it's funny because I had never realized, yeah, that's probably is where that phrasing comes from.
Oh, I thought it was basketball.
Yeah, I did too, because that's when I think of a court growing up.
Oh yeah, that phrase probably does predate basketball.
Right? Why, we're playing a thing, you can't be looking shit up.
I want to
Close
know.
the tab,
though.
Wyatt.
I want to know. It might be actually B Sports.
Well, you see, King Henry VIII used to play hoops all the time in his own courtroom.
Oh, I'm only getting the balls in your court. Obviously, that one's whatever. It's fine. I was just curious.
I'm glad. I was
Did I say
kind of
that?
expecting that guy. I was kind of expecting Iran to
Save again.
to be the thing where you save him, and it turns out that he's actually a bad guy on the other side,
Yeah.
and it, instead it's just no, he could be on your side. And this is fun to me because in a very tabletop RPG thing, it's just good job, Ramza. You made your persuasion check here.
Yeah.
But I could also see the version of this where it's oh, you said the wrong thing, my dude.
Alright, we got a walled city fight going on here. Alright, let's bring Mustadio. I haven't had Mustadio for a while.
Did you give him his new gun?
That's because he's level 25. No, I didn't. I forgot. Never mind. Let's not bring Mustadio. Let's bring Agrius, though.
Look, Wyatt's just gonna bring the same 5 people he's been doing.
I mean, we need to get them levels.
Then, don't finish off the fight so quickly. Just have them, sit around and grind.
I'm not doing that.
That's how you get them to level up!
Let's bring a Black Mage. Samson... Is Samson only... Oh, Lad's our other, but he's a Mystic right now. Does he have, Black Mage stuff going on?
You can check him.
Yes. See, the problem is it really feels like you could basically just have the same 4 guys just be the support squad for Ramza. Are you blind to the treason of your words, Rafa?
Me? It's you who cannot see. He uses us, Marak. We are instruments of murder to him, not more.
Man, this truly is inlaid out early.
To say would be to live our days as the Grand Duke's cat's paw, killing so he might keep his own hands clean. Come, let us run away together while we yet can.
Have you forgotten who it was who saved us when we had lost our parents to the war? Grand Duke Barrington opened his heart and home to both of us. You would repay that kindness with treachery? We owe him a debt of allegiance. We'd have died a beggar's death were it not for him.
Feed us he did, Marak, but we were supped on lies. I know the truth of it now. It was the Grand Duke himself who set fire to our village, his hand hidden by the smoke.
This is like these characters are having their own JRPG over here.
And do you know why? Why he killed everyone we ever knew? It was fear of our gifts. You and I possess power, and power is all he craves.
Not fear. It was for their gifts.
Fine. Correct me all you want, big brother. He burnt down our entire village, that he might claim the sacred power of our mantas for his own.
Mantras. Not mantas, not their magical manta rays. They're monks. We got some monks here, I guess.
I said what I said. Opened his heart, you say? The man is not possessed of one. It is you who need open your eyes, Marak.
Ooh.
And I'll correct you again.
Your ill-mannered tongue.
I'll correct you again, Camille.
Uh-huh.
You know, don't you? You know of the thing he did to me. You're my brother, you know of this, and even yet you.
Speak not another word. You stir a rage in me, Rafa. I am your brother and your elder, and I will not have you question me. There you are, Marak. The heretic Ramza draws nigh. I am a ninja.
Nin, nin, nin.
Nin, nin, nin.
This one's you.
Oh, right, sorry. I am well aware and long since made prepared.
Marak.
Sorry, I was thinking about the ninja. That's him. Rafa.
Don't run off, your mantas aren't well trained enough. Pray, lend me your aid.
Alright, hi. I guess we're gonna kill your brother.
Hey Wyatt, would you like to know something?
Yeah.
With that last fight, we are now officially halfway through Chapter 3.
Really?
We are now on 7 out of 12 story missions.
Wow. Rude.
Wyatt, protect Rafa!
I haven't even gotten to go yet.
Wyatt, protect Rafa! Fucking nin, nin, nin. Do it for the Duke!
You're the man from Dorter. Did you not say you'd await my coming at Rio Vanas? I did but deliver the Grand Duke's message as asked. I did not need the Templar at sword to slay some petty knight apprentice. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This is a rough start.
I mean, heal him.
I don't have any...
Metal. Oh, did we not take that one?
No. Oh, yes. Chant. Whew. Get out of there. Run. Rafa? No.
Oh shit, he's throwing his Manta Anthem.
She's moving. What is the meaning of this, Marak? Has Rafa betrayed us? Pay my sister no heed. I will put an end to her defiance. The only slaying you need concern yourself with is Ramza's. Leave Rafa to me. But how will you explain her death to Grand Duke Barrington? Did I not just tell you that is none of your concern? Breathe word of any of this to the Grand Duke, and that breath will be your last. This girl is his sister? He would kill his own kin?
I'm not saying that I know what necessarily happened, but I feel like there's potentially a content warning for.
Yeah, I also got that vibe.
Still, nice of them to at least like have a veil, if not a line.
Yeah. God damn it. Wait, no, I can't, because she doesn't have Throde, right? Oh. I don't even have any potions.
No, we don't keep any. We don't use potions in this party.
We should keep some potions.
Then we'll use those instead of high potions.
Damn. Any fun mystic arts? Nope. I do not understand. I thought we have vertical leap.
We've got one of them. I don't remember which one.
We have horizontal. I thought we got both of them.
No, we don't have both yet. We're almost having it mastered.
No.
You probably have enough now. I don't know if you bought it though.
Okay, so Rafa's aforementioned mantras are pretty good.
Mantas.
Nope. I guess it's probably mantras. I don't know.
Mantra, boo.
I'm self-conscious about any A words. It's my fucking accent.
Yeah. Mario.
Did that? What?
Yeah, he threw a partisan at you.
What was I supposed to do about that?
Catch it.
Okay, well. We can level up our boy now.
Fish stream.
It's not even a fish stream, that's just a game over. Oh yeah, you never got that vertical jump. Alright, well, let's get it right now then. I thought we got it.
No, we were like 10 off or something.
Well,
there you go. Now he can jump everywhere.
Nope. Well, I guess
I would also give Mustadio his gun, because Mustadio can throw shit everywhere and knows almost every weapon.
This is a
Types of weapons you can throw.
I see. Oh. Let's save up for dual wield.
Yeah. That'd been my thought.
Throwing shit is not throwing other shit than shuriken and bombs probably is not that important.
Like, it's one of those things where we can probably like, hey, we bought a. We have to have a bunch of katanas for samurai anyway, which is funny. Like, but also it's not the most effective thing, I don't think.
Bone crusher. I like that samurai can swim.
That's such a funny thing to me. It's like, you wish to swim? You wish to swim? Do you know the sacred arts of Bushido?
Yeah, it's very funny. Alright. Round 2.
Fight!
This time I'll bring a healer. I didn't know I had to keep someone from dying.
I do like how they didn't just let us bring him back. It's just like, no, save this child's life.
Yep. also want to bring Agrius. And
Wait.
What?
Yeah, it's gonna be like, bring Mustadia.
This is our gang.
Yeah, Mustadia being able to throw items is gonna be super useful.
And also shoot people.
I just had a realization, but it's too late. Titan probably would be super useful here.
That'll be fine.
But yeah, you'll be fine. Hey, White, everything okay? You got a little, I don't know. Things got a little jittery.
Yeah, a little bit. My hacked PSP was having some trouble. Alright, we're also starting in a much better place, and I can hit that guy up there. What? I can just look up at him. God, this game sometimes.
Dogs can't look up.
Puppy Ramza.
What's that weird looking fucked up Fey hound you guys were posting on the
Borzoi?
Discord? Yeah. When you aren't looking, I'm gonna replace Masenko with a Borzoi.
Not much that we should... There we go. There we go. Now everything is open to us. This guy's charging. I don't like that. I'm gonna hit him. Ramza really has spoiled me when it comes to damage.
Yeah, we got him that main character damage.
Yeah. That line attack is really good and big.
Yeah, no. And the thing is like, is the damage magnificent? No, but you can hit everyone in a line.
Yeah.
And that is super useful. God, I like tactics games. So weirdly, I'd mentioned that I've been looking back at my old D&D 4e books.
Yes.
And part of the thing that is fun about that is that you can... part of the thing that is kind of fun about that is the amount of times where you're just looking at stuff and going, you see this? This is just like... It's fun to have dudes on a map and be like, oh wait, I can throw a close burst how?
Yeah.
I can draw a line cutting across the board how?
That's why I like Icon. Damn it, do the gods favor a heretic over me? Teleports away. Yeah, dudes on a map are fun. Whoa, no! They did it back to me! Thankfully, I brought a healer. Ninjas are scary.
Ninja's scary.
Nin 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 nin.
Nin 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 nin.
Can I cast it from here? Probably not. Oh! Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Ow. Okay. I wish things would miss before the animation goes off.
Yeah, I don't know. It's funny because, like, you'll skip the animation if there's nobody there, but...
can aerial strike this guy.
I don't know. Also, speaking of tactics, Into the Breach is back.
Yeah, it is.
Which, have you played any of the new stuff with that?
Oh yeah, I've tried out almost all the new squads.
Squads.
The Mist Eaters are overpowered, I think.
I haven't fucked with the Mist Eaters yet. My favorite crew is Cataclysm, the ones where you can just break open the ground.
I find them really hard to use. It's really fun to dump people in pits, though.
It took me like when I looked through them, they were like the ones that most went, oh, okay, I can probably play these, and even then it took me like 3 attempts at runs, where like with the first 2 being, oh man, I fucked myself over big time here. And after that, I was able to find ways to play them. But yeah, no. Once you can get some really fun stuff there. I really love. My favorite thing is just the pilot abilities they added.
Yeah.
So now instead of it being like, oh, you can get such, because also now you can wind up with the thing where you can wind up with a pilot you are just desperate to keep for future runs. And that's particularly interesting to me in a way of, because also it is so easy to die now.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like Cataclysm has the whole thing where it's just like, hey, would you like to? You broke this open. An attack will break this open and dump it. And I once had an enemy attacked, hit one of those spots, and dumped my pilot and mech into the ground. It just instant killed them. Nothing I could do about it.
Yeah.
Because it was all the enemies.
When there's like when it's really like, oh, there's nothing I can do.
Well, because you can't rewind on the enemy's turn.
Yeah. Those little horrible single damage guys that shoot out the sticky webs, there are few enemies I've hated more in a video game.
The ones I hate are the ones generally who are just like, hey, I'm not gonna do anything. I'm not gonna attack anything, but I'm gonna spit
Oh yeah,
an egg
those
sack.
guys also suck.
Because they screw it up because it'll generally be, okay, well, I'm able to kill everything except for them. I'm able to get rid of their horrible little babies, but I can't get rid of them. So then they just keep spitting out their horrible little babies. And you're like, okay, well, the baby's not going to do anything this turn. I can.
His name is Ronald.
Ronald McNinja? I love him.
Yeah, no, I hate those guys too. I just hate the web shooters because there have been multiple times where they have killed a mech of mine on turn 1 because they've locked them into a place with their web that, like, they're going to die, particularly in those levels that have, like, death terrain, like the ones with the rockets that are launching.
Yeah.
And it is horrible. Speaking of horrible, this could be going better. I really was not expecting Ramza to get one shot, speaking of people getting one shot.
The fact that they have the summoner just standing there blocking your entrance is so rough.
Yeah, it doesn't matter that much because Agrius already got in there, but...
No, I mean, well, because Mustadio can throw Phoenix down, so he could have, like, be resurrecting Ramza right now. Jesus. Love to just throw, like, a 4-foot shard of diamond at somebody.
Uh-huh.
I hate my brain.
Why? Why this time?
Okay, you know that Blade Runner bit with the where guys being interviewed,
Yes.
having the
Yes, I
rope?
know the Voight Conf test.
No, just so you know the multiverse? What? Okay, you know a loaf of bread? Yeah, same thing. Also, my brain always forgets Void Conf and wants to say, "Oh yeah, the Kobayashi Maru." I know that. For some reason, my brain constantly mixes those up.
That's thematically very funny to me.
Because you can't win a Void Conf test.
Yeah, because the Voight Conf test is bullshit.
When I finish, I'm like have like 2 hours left of the audiobook of the last Expanse book, and I'm very much going, cool. Will he be able to hit? Yes. Cool. I'm really looking forward to being done with that, because then I think I'm gonna jump back onto Songfiel. Speaking of Void Comp tests.
Mm-hmm.
This is so dire, Wyatt. You are like...
I know.
You are mowing the yard with your teeth right now, my guy.
Damn it, I can't reach that guy over there, that motherfucker.
It's very funny to me that it's like, yeah, if you had infinite time, yes, you could just have your fucking guy be doing the jumps, and then, because no one can attack you while you jumping. But... You're gonna have her attack anyone?
I'm so nervous.
Yeah? Why are you going over there? Ah.
Oh my god. I think that's it. I think this is a... I think that was my only chance.
Why's that?
Elite, yep. I'm so... Well, we're ending after this battle, everybody.
I'm sorry, just fucking...
I was so nervous because I was the thing I was nervous about was Ramza not being able to make that throw, was that elevation being off. And the elevation was fine, but he caught my shuriken!
Yeah, ninjas be like that.
I hate ninjas. I'm so mad right now. I cannot believe that happened. I'm so mad. Die.
The most anime thing happened to Wyatt, and he's never been more mad.
Our white mage is dead.
I mean, yeah. You could have healed her.
I tried! I had to get Ramza back up before we lost the fight.
Why? You have a 0% chance
I
of
know,
hitting
I
her.
didn't even
Oh, why it's in grumpy baby mode?
Are you alright?
Yes, I'm fine. Thank you.
We will not be safe here should they return. Let us find a quiet place to hide.
Grand Duke Barrington has eyes for one thing: the throne of Evilise. They call him king already. King of the Forge. He fashions ever more and stronger arms. Swole arms. Huge biceps. And he trains mages enough for all the realm.
His actions are guided from the shadows. There are others, men who promise to eliminate the Dukes Larg and Goltana and dub the Grand Duke Regent.
And you fight these men? When fighting them means you must be labeled a heretic? Why would you do such a thing? No, that is a silly question. I know the answer. But surely you must realize your efforts will earn you no thanks.
I do not fight for gratitude. I am a Beowulf. I fight for the honor of my name.
You're gonna make this girl swoon, Ramza. I'd not believe that for a moment. You strike me not as the sort of man who to fight for things so trite. You see evil and injustice before your eyes and cannot turn away. You do not even think to seek reward.
You mistake me for a better man, but we have spoken enough of me. What will you do now? I must make for Riovanes. They hold my sister there. What of you, now that you've escaped?
I cannot leave. Not without my brother.
There's a quarrel between the two of you, is there not?
He refuses to accept the truth. We were orphaned in the war, you see. We lost our parents, our home, all but our lives. The memories haunt me even now. Climbing mounds of rubble in search of any scrap of food. The air ever thick with death's foul stench. That was the life from which the Grand Duke spared us. At the time I thought it sure the gods had sent him.
You were not alone. He erected a great many orphanages in the war's wake. It was a noble gesture of less than noble intent. He wanted assassins. The orphanages gave him a pool of willing young minds, allowing him to select the very best to groom and train. He must have seen some promise in you and your brother.
With Galthinas?
Golthinas, probably, yeah.
We Galthinas are the keepers of the sacred art, passed down through the generations. My brother and I are conduits. I of the heavens and he of the nether. We control their power through mantas.
Mantras.
Grand Duke Barrington desired that power for his own. When our elder refused him, the Grand Duke put our entire village to the torch. All is grist that comes to this man's mill. If there is a thing he cannot have, he thinks it better that it not exist at all.
Damn.
To imagine the joy he must have felt when he discovered the two of us among the other orphans. It turns my stomach.
So when you learned of all this, you tried to flee.
My brother and I loved the man as though he were our father. But even that did not stop him from...
For a man of his high station to so prey upon the weak, it is not meet. I would have thought you fled farther.
Marak!
Frog?
He cast frog on himself.
Heed my words, heretic. Spare no haste on your way to Riovanes. Tarry here, and you next meet your sister in the afterlife. Harm a hair on her head. I'm sorry, you're a frog. Why are you a frog? That's so funny. Look at this little frog man, says Ramza. And I'll have you there for company. Rafa, you will accompany Ramza. Run, and the death of his sister hangs on your shoulders.
You play a Craven game, Marok. This has not to do with them.
I play no game. I trust you know what awaits should you try my patience any longer. So the most recent episodes of Star Wars The Clone Wars that I watched had this little frog man who was like 10 inches tall that talked like General MacArthur.
Yeah, the guy leading D Squad.
Yeah.
It's also funny because I think this is these...
The frog just exploded.
It's very funny to me because Rafa and Marok are, I think, the two characters that you and I just slipped into their roles so immediately. Mm-hmm. It's like, oh, this is the character. Yeah, no, I got it. Come, Ramza. Let us make for Riovanes. Marok is a sociopath.
Forgive me, I did not mean to draw you into this.
You didn't. This madness is not what you're doing.
Well,
exploded.
the frog sure exploded. That truly did happen. Well, I know what I'm naming this video. Thank you all for watching. When we arrive next time, it will be in this exact same spot, but somehow we'll miraculously still have our white mage. See y'all next week.
This question, if you choose to accept it, will explode in 3, 2, 1.